Hello guys, this is Fer from IBR.
Hey there, I'm Neo.
I'm Nico and we are from Facebook.
My name is Sergey. I'm X7.
You guys are watching the World of Esports.
World of Esports.
And you're watching the World of Esports.
So on today's show, we're going to be kicking things off with that segment that you already know and love. It's Guess Who? And that's going to be followed by Know Your Bro Fans Edition. After that, we're going to be discussing the Liquid curse. It has finally been broken. So then we're going to be speaking to some of the boys from Greyhound who are discussing the most important thing that determines a good player: facial hair. And then we're going to be having a look at Chicago IEM, which is upcoming, to see all the news from that. IEM Chicago is slowly creeping its way onto the horizon and we are stoked. So in preparation for it, we put together this video featuring some of the teams and everything you're going to need to know for the event.
Last year, it was all about Astralis. But the winds of Chicago now whisper of a different champion, Team Liquid.
They can't make it, Stewie! What have you done?
In 2018, Team Liquid, despite having a great squad on paper, simply couldn't jump on that highest podium step. That's why in December, the organization announced roster changes that would soon bloom into something spectacular. The addition of Stewie 2K and Adrian seemed to perfectly fill the void after the Brazilian players and has since not only helped the North American team to break their curse, but also gave them so much momentum that Liquid was able to secure the second season of the Intel Grand Slam by winning 4 tournaments in a row in just 63 days.
Could be in serious trouble. That should do it. There we go. It's Team Liquid.
You know, when I joined this team, I wanted to make history, I wanted to break records, and we're doing it now. And the most satisfying part is that we're doing it in such a short amount of time. And I know these guys are hungry too. They're just as hungry as I am, just as motivated.
That's why it seems that in Chicago there's nothing left for them. However, this will be their home ground, and just like in Dallas, the guys from Team Liquid surely won't laze. Especially when 2 French teams will be there to take their revenge. First, we have G2, who really showed their worth during the EPL 9 finals in Montpellier. Kenny S knew how to move the crowd. And in return, the crowd carried them as their 6th player straight into the grand final, where the Frenchmen put up a fight worthy of the champions they once again want to become. And next to G2 is Team Vitality, who only joined the CSGO scene in October 2018. Sometimes it takes time for new teams to mark their presence, but when it comes to Vitality, that time couldn't possibly be shorter. Much of this is thanks to an incredible performance of the new CS prodigy, ZywOo, who already is being called the new Simple.
Double kill de la part de ZywOo, triple kill de ZywOo.
But one player is never enough. Fortunately, though, he is not alone.
But not before the AG does a load of damage here. Big spray now, potential for the tag once again. There's 4 on the board.
We really want to have fun, you know, when we're going to go on that stage, and that's what we've been having when we play the other stages so far. We just go there, do our thing, have fun, play together, you know, and we don't really look further than that.
It seems that right now we are witnessing a rebirth of the French Counter-Strike, and with Vitality fighting toe-to-toe with Liquid during the recently concluded ESL 1 Cologne, the winds might shift once more, and the fight for the first point towards the 3rd season of the Intel Grand Slam might put both North America and Europe to the test.
Which CSGO player do you think has the best facial hair? Well, the boys in Greyhound decided they were going to put it to the test and actually rate them. So let's take a look and see how that went and maybe get a sneak peek of what's going to be rated in the future.
Hey, I'm Chris Dexon Long and I'm here to review beards.
So this is Nothing's mustache, I believe. Looks like a Hulk Hogan pretty much. It's quite creepy of a mustache, but it's pretty thick. It's very nice. In terms of just for the boys, it's probably like 6. In terms of for girls, girls would probably say 1 or negative or 0. Alright, so this is Kassad's beard. It's very just luscious and just manly, so it's just the best beard you could probably get in the game right now. Rated 6 out of 6. Alright, this is Tarek. It's kind of non-existent right now. I'm pretty sure he just shaved, so in terms of beards and whatnot, I think it's just maybe a solid 2. I'm pretty sure he can grow 1. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna rate it just 2 out of 6. So this is Gratis Fashion, my ex-teammate. He's got the mustache going, and it's probably the best mustache in the game. So probably like, I'm gonna rate it 6 out of 6, probably.
Hey guys, I'm Dick Stacey, and I'm here to review Dicks.
Oh shit.
Run! The female CSGO team Besiktas have recently won DreamHack Showdown. The ladies from this multinational team were able to take down CLG Red in the grand final 2-1, and thus not only earn a nice prize pool of $50,000, but also managed to secure their spot at DreamHack Rotterdam, which will take place in October. Nikolai Nieholm, the CEO of Refresh Entertainment, has confirmed that soon both Astralis and Origin will detach from his company. The company would like to further develop their Blast Pro Series tournaments, and therefore, the key aspects of both teams and tournament organization have already been separated, and both Astralis and Origin should fully leave the Refresh Entertainment before the start of the Star Ladder Major in Berlin, and later will be taken over by Refresh Team. coldzera officially benched. Last week, we told you about rumors that the famous Brazilian CSGO player coldzera is aiming to leave MIBR and look for new opportunities. Such information seems to have now been confirmed as MIBR's coach, Zeus, recently released an official statement regarding this matter. He said that the team did not accept coldzera's offer to support them in the upcoming events and that they want to start rebuilding the roster as soon as they can. People playing games, not only competitively, have always dreamed about taking their gaming experience into real life. Sure, there are many controllers out there, but what if we took something straight out of the game? That's just what Reddit user Medistream did with Diva's mecha controllers, making it possible to actually play this hero using the mech's real controllers. You know that feeling where you do one thing over and over and it doesn't seem like you're getting anywhere? Yeah, so did Team Liquid. Except the difference is they finally managed to break their curse. Let's have a look.
Oh, we were joking about choking, yeah. I mean, it wasn't something that we could just like be mad at all the time, you know? We realized it was a real thing, we made jokes about it, we just call it that Liquid thing that happens, and yeah, I mean, it almost happened today, so.
Even myself, I was making jokes about how we were always making second, you know? I think that's something that we could do just to like get over it, you know? Like, just make a joke about it. We were playing Astralis, and they were very dominant last year.
We knew that we could dominate every other team except Astralis. I guess it made it seem less bad if Astralis was also dominating every other team. So like we're the clear 2 like best teams in the world.
So I think it was just more about us being a very young team. Yeah, so like the oldest person on our team right now is like 23. So we're just a young team, inexperienced at those times in those finals.
It's a big wake-up call that we need to finally change things, look deeper into what's happening in our minds in game. And we came together as a team and we found solutions.
How we prepare, how our moods are going into the final, like even every small gesture and all that, it just needed to really be picked at a lot, and it's been working.
That's when you can recognize the problem and you can start working towards something better.
We're going Liquid!
This year, when we started playing different teams in the finals, we realized that it was more us and not the opponent that we're playing, and that it was like our mental block was versus ourselves.
I mean, the first few didn't hurt that much because, you know, like I said, it was Australis and they were very dominant. But obviously there was some times where, like in Mouse Sports and ESL in New York, we just choked another final that we definitely should have won. Like we were right there to win it and we somehow messed it up and we're just like, maybe we are cursed in a way, like I'm not sure.
Once a team starts going through struggles and, you know, start losing with new players, that's when they start building chemistry and consistency, and that's what happened to us throughout the year. So when we finally won versus Fnatic at IM Sydney, it felt really good. It felt like we finally like broke something there and we started working towards something greater.
Oh yeah, it was super hype, but I think the relief was probably even bigger. You know, like it was just like finally we did it. Like it may not have been against Australis, but it was versus another top team. Like we know we can do it now. We just need to keep at it. I always think that staying on top and finding consistency is the hardest thing. I don't think reaching #1 is the hardest thing. I think it's the consistency of being at #1. So we're #1 right now, and we'll see. I guess we'll see in the future how it goes.
They're a great team, and they work in the same way as we do on some point. So I have nothing but respect for Liquid. They are a great team, and yeah, they beat us fair and square today, and are definitely the best team in the world right now.
It's time for What's in the Box. And if you want to know where we got the name of this game from, well, here's a little reminder.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Except this time, it's not going to be involving Brad Pitt. It's going to be MIBR versus Fnatic. Don't touch me.
Is there something here already?
It's a bell.
Oh, this is like a ring bell. I don't know like the name, but it's like a ring bell that you put like on the table, like in the reception.
You usually have them like at restaurants. I can put it out.
Oh, ring for sex. Dude, I have an idea about what is it, but I don't know the name in English.
Oh, yeah.
I know in Portuguese, like a geleia or something, but in English I don't know the name, but I will show you guys. Oh.
Water balloon? Is it? Almost.
Actually, I was wrong. This is like a booby.
Vad är skön?
So there isn't a dick here, right? No, I don't want to touch a dick.
Is it like a muffins or a brownie or? No, maybe.
It's like this is like gums. It's like a sweet thing, like to eat.
Gummy bears? Candy gummy bears? Yeah. I know my candy.
Yeah, it's like the beer or whatever. I don't know the name in English, but it's like a gum. Let's see the last thing. What? What the hell? What the f is this?
Oof. What the f was that?
Dude, there is something moving here, but this is like probably a fake spider.
Now what the f is that? Is it a spider?
Let's count the leg. 1, 2.
It was scary anyways.
I wasn't wrong, right? This is like a fake spider or no? I think so.
Oh shit, jag blev rädd alltså. Not a big fan of spiders.
That's it, boys. Easy for us.
This week in our social media section, remember that time when Greg blocked Rops? You know, it says a lot when a chicken can make it as a pro player, but I can't. And since Glaive stated that the Astralis era is over for now, here's a little tribute to their accomplishments. Their many, many, many accomplishments. And coming straight from the TF2 universe, how top teams are now viewing ZywOo. And they have reason to be. Now, we expect the pro players to know each other pretty well, but what about the fans? We caught up with some of the Bavarian fans in Cologne to see just how well they know their bro.
I'm drinking.
That's him, man. That's definitely him. To be honest, it's probably him.
Yeah, it's probably
Definitely.
Yeah.
We are going late to bed and early to work, so he sleeps the most, to be honest. He's probably not eating at all. Look at him, he's like, I don't know what he's eating.
I'm drinking. No eating. I think these two guys are way better than me, but I haven't played since like 2 months or something like this.
But when he was playing, or like for a couple of months in a row, he still was sick. He was way better than us, but I think today he is better than me, so he's the best one of us.
He's the
best. To be honest, he's the best. You're the best.
I don't think you can say it that clearly because he's a support player, and without him I won't do any frags. He throws my flashes, and the enemies are full flashed, I can snack them.
It's him.
That's him, man. That's definitely him. Definitely.
I don't know, I think we all like drinking.
But there's no discussion, he likes it the most.
Yeah, I like it. This guy.
He's our leader.
He's the leader of the team here.
I'm the one who's organized everything. And I would love to attend most of the ESL and Counter-Strike events, but just I haven't got enough money to do that because it's so expensive. If you need to fly and get a hotel everywhere you go in, like ESL New York, for example, would be my dream. For us, we already talked about it. It would be insane. It would be a dream. You could see New York and attend just the ESL Counter-Strike event, watch the NAC and how it's going on, but get a flight to New York, get a hotel there, go to the arena. It's so expensive, so there's no way to handle that. That's him as well. That's him as well.
He's living in the smallest village I have ever seen.
You can't have mobile internet here. You can't send WhatsApp messages where he's living.
He's just drinking.
Just drinking. But there are more cows than people in this village.
Future pro players, maybe some random people who broke into our studio. I'm not very good at the game of Guess Who, but maybe the boys from Astralis are a little bit better.
You ready? What the f?
Okay, so it's very old school.
Yeah.
It has a 2 in the end.
It has a 2 in the end?
Yeah.
Does 2?
No, but the one before does 2.
Cobblestone?
So
the one before Dust 2.
Yeah, there was a map before Dust 2.
It was?
Originally. It was played in 1.6 way back in the days. Without the 2.
Dust 1?
That Dust 1?
The Dust?
Yes.
Okay. He's it's a person, and it's probably one of Danny's worst enemies.
A person?
Yeah, it's a person. It's one of the. It's one.
A player or a coach?
No, it's a player, and it's one of Danny's worst nightmares.
From Navi or?
Maybe. But it's a player he played against a lot, and he's usually.
Starix?
No, not Starix, but he reminds a little bit of Starix.
From 1.6.
It's the same team.
Senya, like?
No, but it's still the same team. It is not.
Zeus?
No, now you just gotta keep going, and then you eventually hit it.
Magalov?
Yeah.
Yeah. You could say he was an AWP player.
No, that would be too easy.
This will be tough.
Yeah, fifth man.
So, it's a team.
Yeah.
It's not the 4D, but it's...
Not 4D?
Yeah.
4D?
So, like in cinemas.
Oh yeah,
it's 4D, but
yeah, it's 3D.
Yeah.
So Team 3D.
Yes.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it's a weapon, and its name has changed. It's a rifle I'm really good with on the terrorist side that everyone else hates.
MP5?
No, it's a rifle, not an MP5.
Oh.
It's a rifle that everyone...
Oh, Galil?
Yeah, but what was it called back in 1.6?
Oh, how don't I remember this? Can you say anything? Hints? I know there was the famous, but it's called the same, but...
I might be mistaken, but I think it's that one. The person that is protecting the the goal, not the goalkeeper, but the guys that helps protecting the goal. What are they called?
Defenders?
Yeah, and then what else? It's something with defender.
Yeah,
And then it has 3 letters.
After the
no, it starts with 3 letters and then defender.
I don't know. It's too hard.
It's too hard. So it's you can show it, I guess. But it is
IDF defender.
But it is that one, right?
I wouldn't have guessed it. Okay. I believe this one is the one where it's a map.
Yeah.
And it's like with the helicopter you have to get.
Yeah.
Yeah. The guy to the helicopter.
Yeah. Is that the map I need to say?
Yeah.
It's AS_oil rig.
Woo! You're great at this.
I know.
Thank you so much for tuning into the show. Don't forget to catch IEM Chicago this week. And of course, if you have any suggestions for the show, then let us know with the hashtag World of Esports. If you enjoyed the video, then hit that like button and of course, subscribe to see more videos from us in the future. Don't forget to ring the notification bell to be reminded every time we upload, and to see more content, go check out our channel. I've been your host, Gio Collins, and well played.
Well, I mean, that's the reason why we play, right?
Oh, it's a lovely sound in my ears, Alex. It's a lovely sound.
Who thinks that the North American Counter-Strike scene is back?
Chicago, make some noise for Team American.
This is their chance to grab a trophy on home soil.
Taco waits below it, though. Taco waits below it, and he holds! That's absolutely sensational!